So how's everybody been? I know it's been a while. I have been doing quite a lot of stuff. I have recorded most of it. I've done coilovers, I've done brakes, I've got my Scion registered and insured and ready for driving around. I've got I did a drift event. I bought myself a sim rig. Don't mind the laptop that is currently just being borrowed from my brother. I have a PC on order. It should be coming in the mail sometime next week. Cheap wheel, cheap-ish driving simulator, just because I honestly just wanted a decent place to sit while I'm in my bedroom. I was tired of, you see the stool that is under the laptop. This is what I was sitting on. So this racing seat it's a little more comfortable. Logitech wheel. I still don't have a shifter or handbrake, but you can kind of get by without it. I don't see really the ability to do any like tandeming with it without having like an actual handbrake, but for what I'm doing, where I don't really have much experience on a simulator, my experience in drifting is really only real life. So while it's been difficult to go from real life to the simulator after having a drift event this past weekend, the simulator, I can really feel, not necessarily like I got better at driving after using the simulator, but it really gives you the confidence of knowing what the inputs that you do to the car are going to make the car do. So, like my car with the turbo in needing to clutch kick more and stay on throttle and stay in the power band, driving the sim in a car in a higher gear and just trying to keep the wheels spinning and stay in drift in the sim, it helped me a lot with my car. Obviously, with my car, I have more mechanical sympathy, so I'm not going to push it as hard, but it's the same concept, right? This is, trying to spin the tires in fourth gear, and I'm doing the same thing, but in third gear or second gear for some of the smaller corners and tighter tracks that we have in Massachusetts. But this is what I've been up to. I have done, obviously, like I said, some car stuff, which I'm going to show you at some point in this video, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update and show you a little bit of what I've been doing. I'm currently on Car X. It is I'm just using it on my brother's Steam account, to be honest. I don't even have like my own like username or anything at the moment. I'm just trying to go through all of the different tracks and get as high of a drifting points as I can. Now you can like go slow and just like manji the whole track and try and like stack up points that way, like, you know, throwing backies and doing wall taps and stuff like that. But what I've been trying to do is just do the whole track in one consistent drift so that by the end of the track, everything that I'm doing is getting the highest multiplier possible. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been trying to go through all of the tracks and get gold. So let's see how I do. And that's what I mean by I wish I had a handbrake. It's just hard to find sometimes on the wheel when I'm drifting. Yeah, not bad. Bronze, okay? Let's see if I can better the score. Now, a handbrake would really help. I have a little stand for one over here, so I can add one. I haven't pulled the trigger on one yet. I'm waiting for the PC to come in, and once I have the PC, then I'll pull the trigger on a handbrake and shifter and the rest of the simulator setup. Think about it, I don't really use the handbrake all that much in real life when I'm drifting, so I shouldn't have to. It just makes it a little bit harder, especially when I'm over wheel speeding the car and need to slow down the rear wheels. Whenever I have a bad initiation, I just always get so discouraged, and it is just always ends up a throwaway lap. I just want to put together a good run, and you know, that's it. So basically, what I do, and this is just so I don't get discouraged, because I know that I will. And that's just how I am. I have to be the best at everything that I do. So if it was up to me, I would literally sit here and just do lap after lap after lap after lap after lap after lap after lap until I get a high score, and just trying to get a higher score and 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 a higher score. But like, there's no point in doing that. So I just want to get the experience of the different tracks. So I'll just do, you know, 5, 6, maybe 10 laps on a track. And if I get gold, great, perfect. As soon as I get gold, on to the next one. But if I don't get gold, if I hit 10 laps, I'm going to go take a break and get on to the next one. So I guess that's what I'll do. I will, do those 10 laps. And what have I already done? 4. I did 2 throwaways and 2 full laps. So I'll do 6 more and then show you what I've been doing with the car. See if I can get good though. Damn, that curb got me. And that ghost always gets me too. So the idea is to do the lap in a continuous drift and not have any drift fails, because I don't want to get bronze, I want to get gold. But the initiation, the ghost always gets me. I like to brake sometimes, just so he's not there. And then I fuck it up even more. God. Come on. Where did I miss a checkpoint? You guys saw that. I didn't miss that one, right? That was a rough one. I didn't even get bronze on that one. That's 6. Whoa. I need to get a good initiation. This track, if you don't get a good initiation, that's where all of your points are. Dog hair. you have this corner, a manji on the straight, and then one more corner. And then another manji. And that's it. So, like, if you don't do well on this little first section, you're not going to get it. So, is that 7 or 8? I think that was 8. So that screws me because I'm not going to get it, because you need to connect those two corners in order to get it. So that was 9. So this is it. This is it, and then I'm taking a break. Because if I don't, I'm going to get pissed. But I can't end it like that. Like you can't end it like that. That just doesn't make any sense. Like, maybe I can do it in 3rd gear with less throttle. Let's get this wheel straight. Let's try just 3rd gear and just throttle modulation instead of 4th gear and lots of clutch kicks. Right? That was still ugly as hell. And if I'm being honest, I didn't even get bronze. And my overall best is 56.94. And I didn't even get 2,000 that time. So we're going to try it one more time, see if I can clean it up a little bit in 3rd. So I don't really know. Let me watch the replay on that. I don't really know how much cleaner I could have gotten that. I suppose I could have not straightened there, but I guess I straightened there. Yeah, third just doesn't have enough wheel speed. I need fourth gear to get the extra speed to give me the more points. Like, if I could have held that, that would have been amazing. See, fourth gear, I'm able to extend the corners much further than third gear. And not even really the corners, but like the straights in between the corners. I don't have enough wheel speed in third gear, and it's difficult to shift using the paddle shifters, because when I'm like this, but I'm counter steering in a corner and I go to downshift or upshift, whether I'm in fourth trying to go to third or in third trying to go to fourth, it's the opposite. So I need to remember that in my head, or look at which one I'm pulling, because they're the opposite if I'm counter steering. So it's kind of difficult, but with that said, that fourth gear run with just the good entry, I say good entry, I did a backy and an initiation and I kissed the wall. So just that. Actually, what did I do? I did a mega backwards and I got awesome angle. And my drift points were 3250 compared to the basically 1800 that I did for completing an entire run in third gear. So say what you say, the wow factor is definitely giving you more points in this game. So I don't know, take it for what you will, but I'm gonna take a break. So I just finished editing that video. Don't mind anything in the background. Clearly I have a problem. I was just supposed to show you my sim setup, and then I was going to transition into showing you what I've done with my drift car in real life. Well, after editing that video and seeing that there was 25 minutes of me playing on my sim rig, I figured maybe I'll just leave that video for showing off my sim setup, and then the next video that I put out will show like the car stuff that I've been doing. But as you can tell by the pajama pants, it is the next morning. I actually didn't get back on the sim after taking that break last night. I ended up just going to sleep. It was already way past my bedtime. So I'm up this morning, already having my breakfast. and I'm going to hit a few laps on the sim before heading out to the shop to start the day of working on my drift car in real life. But I made my sim drift car look more like my real life car. Now, they don't have an option for a 4-door, but I got my 5-spoke wheels, I got my wide body kit, I got my vented hood, I got my wingless trunk. I just need to get a roof spoiler, and that is basically a copy of my car. I've got yellow high beams. Looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna hit a few laps on this morning, and then that's gonna be that. I hope you enjoyed getting into this little sim excursion with me. I don't know how far I'm gonna go with it. I still obviously haven't gotten the PC in. I still don't know if I'm going to buy a monitor or if I'm going to just use this 55-inch TV. I kind of like having the ability to have something on in the background while I'm playing the game. It keeps me not occupied, but it makes me realize that there's other things going on rather than just the game that I'm playing. So I don't know. I might get a monitor. I might just use the TV. I'm going to see how it goes when I finally get the PC in. But man, doesn't that thing look cool? Doesn't it look like my car? Insert picture here. But yeah, I'm gonna go do more car stuff today. So that car stuff will be in the next car stuff video. But I'm gonna get a few laps in. So I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. It's great to be back. I don't want to say making content because I've been recording everything that I'm doing. I just haven't really been editing it and putting it out for the world to see. So I'm gonna try to start doing that more often. But until then, enjoy until then, enjoy my sim drifting journey. Hopefully I get good quick and I don't give up because I've kind of invested a decent bit of money in this. Once the computer comes in, I will get into all of that and how much all of this cost me. But until then, peace out and have a great weekend.